right. I know some of you are expecting me to say that this is absolutely terrible and that you shouldn't use it. And I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it can actually be pretty good if you use it well. If you try to learn a language by listening to this while you're sleeping, it's going to be a disaster. You're probably going to sleep really badly and you will not learn anything. That doesn't work. And trust me, I've tried doing that back in the day when I was young and stupid. Um, but you can use this pretty effectively. The only thing you need is the association technique. Yeah, if you know how to do mnemonics, if you learn to associate, you can listen to this on your phone. You get a word in English and then in the target language. This is Korean. Let's listen to a couple examples.
celery,
샐러리,
Yeah, okay. Some of the vocabulary is pretty. Will I need to have like I don't even use celery in English, so a lot of the vocabulary is kind of weird or like useless. But still, it's good practice with the association technique. The way to use let's
샐러리,
so I love the I don't know if it's a binaural beats or what it is, but I love the music in the background.
버스터, 버스 정류장,
Not an easy one. Let's see if we get a good
버스
example.
정류장,
버스 정류.
blueberries,
블루베리,
Okay, we're getting all the bad
Blueberry.
vocab. Let me see if there's something better.
샌프란시스코,
Yeah,
비아나,
they determined to prove me wrong with this, right? Here was I defending them, and okay, spice.
향신료,
So the way you do this is you hear the word. You can listen to it while going for a walk or while driving or something like that. Maybe not while driving because it will require some attention. Uh, you listen to the word in English first, and then once you hear the target language word, you visualize them and you associate them. Well, you visualize the first word. When you hear spice, you already visualize spice, right? Whatever comes to mind first, mental image. This is why maybe mental images while you're driving, it's not a good idea. But you can do it while going for a walk, for example, or on your cardio machine. Cardio machine is great for this because you don't have to pay attention to anything and you're bored, so you can do it. So you visualize spice, and then you
cashew,
hear
향신료,
Hansinyum, and you try to come up with something that sounds like that in the moment. Maybe you can't. If you can't, just wait for the next one. But if you practice, you'll get better and better at it.
cashew nut,
Some of the
Cashew
vocabulary. Some of the vocabulary.
캐슈넛, 셰프, 요리사,
Yorisa. So I visualize chef and then Toyota Yaris, which is a car I used to have way back in the day. It's a tiny car. Uh, and I visualize the chef driving the car. And now I know that chef is Yorisa.
요리사, chopsticks,
Visualize chopsticks.
젓가락, 젓가락,
Choccara. Chocala is like high five in Spanish. So yeah, visualize someone. I mean, that's the thing. You have to visualize things that are easy for you. If you don't speak Spanish, you can do this in Spanish. Each one, like you all speak different languages and you have different expressions and vocabulary, and also you can use names of people and stuff, and places, and anything really that matters to you, anything that you've got a connection with. But the important thing is visualizing this as quickly as possible, and then something that sounds like this as quickly as possible. And you do this while you walk, or you even when you run, but maybe not ideal. But while you exercise on a cardio bike, it's perfect. And you practice. This forces you to do it quickly as well, because there's another one coming. And you won't do it with all of the words, but if you can make mental images and associations for some of them, and then you try again the next day and again the next day and so on, you'll get good at it quickly. And the idea here is for you to make as many associations as possible every day, so that you learn as much vocab as possible every day. And again, a lot of the vocab here, okay, this one's not bad. A lot of the vocab here is relatively useless. Um, but you need a lot of vocab to understand a language. So this is an effective way to learn lots of vocab, even if a lot of it is just not very useful. The thing with these lists, well, again, I said this is not that bad if you use it right. The vocabulary is not in the best order. It's just very random, and not a lot of it is not very useful. But it's a lot of vocab that you can learn quickly if you do it while you listen. While you, of course, while you listen, while you listen to it while you uh, when you if you listen to it while you go for a walk or on a cardio machine or doing something like cooking or something like that. But something that doesn't require too much concentration, because you have to make mental images. But yeah, you can use this to memorize a few extra hundred words in a week or two, and that always helps. Plus, you're getting some listening practice, and just practice making associations quickly, and that will then help you when you do it like with the proper list with the most common words, which are much more useful. If you've been doing this and this like this as a timer. You've got limited amount of time, and then the next one coming. Well, when you're sitting down and doing it on your own with an Excel sheet, you can take your time. But if you get used to doing it quickly, you'll do it much faster with a lot of words when you're actually like studying. So it can be helpful that way. It You train your ability to create associations quickly. And that's it. So 101, I don't know if it's class 101, pod 101, what's this thing called, but not great if you just listen to it while sleeping. In fact, pretty bad if you do that. Pretty good if you use it as a tool to create associations when you do while you do cardio, while you do, yeah, you go for a walk.